Now, obviously, we all know how the world works, where there's what we do in front of a camera for work, and then there's sometimes that stuff that, for social media you'll do in front of a camera because it's about your life, behind the scenes stuff, right? Did you see the Meghan Markle thing where she filmed herself in black and white in her own theatre watching the LA Dodgers? My favourite part of this is that the husband is so bored. He is so and when your team wins at the end of a 7 game, that would be a moment to go, hey. Instead, he's so bored because he knows they're not watching it to watch the game. They're watching it so people can watch them watching the game.
And he's like, oh my God, what did I marry? There's no way Kate is doing this to William. Not a chance. She's probably like, that's so great, they won, and then they move on. Yeah. And Meghan Markle has no affinity for the LA Dodgers, and everybody knows this. It's not like, there are some women who are super into sports. You know how we know? Because they constantly post pictures of themselves wearing the team gear. They are updating us on the scores every weekend. I know these women, right? I can't relate to them at all because I'm not into sports, but I find them fun and amusing, and I follow. She's not one of them. She's not one of them at all. She never mentions them, ever. She doesn't give two shits about the Dodgers. She just wants you to think she does because they're relevant, and unlike her, they're winners. So what she does is it's so, at first I thought she put her iPhone up there and filmed herself reacting, but it's worse than that. It's worse than that because clearly they have some sort of a video in their movie room, in their enormous theater room, so relatable. And they got all that money because they decided to stick a knife in the royal family that gave Harry money to begin with and made them relevant. So they decided to basically extort them and get money by making fun of them and calling them racists, and Netflix paid them money for that. In any event, they took that money, built themselves a big mansion, and built themselves some huge theater, and they sat in that theater, and like two hyenas, this one and her friend. I don't know who the friend was, but she was as annoying as Meghan Markle. Who laughs who celebrates with a high-pitched, it sounded like it was like half animal, half orgasm. I don't know what I heard in that room, but it was very wrong. Clearly, Prince Harry didn't like it and had heard it too often, and start acting like 12-year-olds. I mean, even younger, maybe 4. And so what she had done was then she said, let's go back. I bet you our reaction is on video. I bet you. Okay, right. We might have just been caught. This is the best case scenario for her. Best. Worst is that she set it up and she filmed herself and then put it out there. But best is that she happened to have been caught overacting in the moment and then said, find me the tape on the security video, which then some minion likely had to do. And she rolled it back and she cut it and she posted it and acted like it was organic because she's desperate for our attention. She is a disaster tourist. She went to Uvalde where children had been shot dead and made sure she got caught on camera. She put her naked feet up, celebrating to music as she went by the spot where Princess Diana, her children's grandmother, was killed brutally. And now she does this where she wants to insert herself. That's what it is. She inserts herself into these big events, trying to make them about her. And one more point. I actually was also up watching the Dodgers, and I don't care about baseball. It's just an amazing World Series. And I also was there at the Super Bowl when my team wasn't there, but my husband's, the Eagles, won the Super Bowl. And never once at either of these events, when I genuinely did cheer for the winning team, did I think, you know what people want to see? Me and my reaction to the win. What really we should do is turn the camera on ourselves to show what we're thinking, to make the reaction about ourselves. That's really what people at home want. Only a narcissist would do that. And that's exactly what she is. She proved it yet again.
By the way, anyone who is quote unquote camera ready in their own home, on the couch on a weekend, is a little crazy, right? Because normal people, that's the time when, let's be honest, sometimes the husband might just be sitting there in his undies. Sometimes you might be there with the hair up and the no makeup, because guess what? You're living your life.
100%. You're not behaving like that. I'm going to show you something, Paul. All right. This is
Oh, I love this.
I have my little headphones on. Stand by. All right. I'm going to give you a little show and tell. I'm going to take my heads up. This is how I look on the weekends. There it is. Right. Okay. My headphone back in my ear. This is my weekend look. And if you see a picture of me on the but no makeup. But if you see a picture of me on the weekend with anything other than this hair, it's a lie. It's not really how I spend my weekend. And I'm at the point where I don't give a what you think, because it's so easy and it's out of my face. And that's because I'm an honest person and she's not. This is what an actual Megyn looks like at rest.
Well, I too would like to act out how I look like on the weekend, but I'm the guy who sits there in his undies. So I will save everyone. I will save everyone that image. We love you, Megyn Kelly. We'll see you next week.
Okay, see you, Paul.